Hey, Jane, what's up? Huh? Ooh, I thought we were gonna record. Come, come on, come on, let's. Oh, no. Okay, fine, gee.
And we're back. Spot.
Can I whip it? We are back. Oh my gosh.
If you want.
We could. We are back. We're back. And what's up, dude? It's
We
been
have
too
been
long.
gone. We have actually been gone this time. Normally, when you say we're back,
It's just
you normally
next
say
week.
Yeah, you normally say we're back like
Every
a
single
lot.
time.
Yeah, like every sentence you're and we're back.
And we're back.
We're back. Yeah.
But this time we
Exactly.
are actually back.
In
And
fact,
it's been
we're back
quite
this
some time.
It's been a
So
long
much to
time.
catch
It's
up
fucked
on, Manus.
I think the last thing we did was when we talked to Damon on the show.
That is absolutely.
Is it,
awesome.
or was there something else before since then
I
too?
think
No.
that was the last time.
No, we did a mini one when I had the Venice apartment too. We did one in 5 months for me living in Venice.
Okay.
Because I lived in Venice July, August, September, October, November.
Now you're in your new place in what, downtown?
Back downtown. Thank God. Not Little Tokyo. That'd be lit over there. If this place was over there, holy shit. If I lived in Little Tokyo, if this place was in Little Tokyo, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
But this is a great place to be in. This is an incredibly large, comfortable room I live in.
Yeah, it's like your second day. It's like, look
at that little comic zone over there, dude.
Oh, yes.
You see that? That's Grandpa's chair. That's his light, dude. All my comics are over there. I was just sitting over there reading a comic book. It was tight. Very tight. It was V tight.
V tight. Very nice.
V tight. Very nice tight. Got
Sweet, dude.
Angle back
Sweet.
up. Yeah, sweet indeed.
I mean, there's been so many books. I mean, let's just check out some of the books from this week. Like, what'd you get?
Incredible plethora.
Oh my God.
Oh, I have it actually. Actually, I have it.
I got this TMNT Donatello collection of Donatello micro series. Pretty good book.
Yeah, I think I like the cover of that. Are they gonna do like one for each turtle?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are.
Oh, where's my
This
tape?
book's from
That would
last
be
week's Star
super
Trek
tight
Voyager
right now.
7's Reckoning, written by friend of the show. Written by friend of the show, Dave Baker. Man, it's burped during your intro, Dave. Not my fault.
Dave. Shout out Dave Baker though.
He's awesome, dude. He's a great writer, dude, man. He was working on this other book that I got. Night Hunters, which is amazing. Art by Alexis Zirrit. Who's an amazing.
I have to check that. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, it was previewed in Wizerd. But like, the art is like this type of stuff. It's like fluorescent 80s neon noir type of stuff. Oh my God, it's so cool. Dave is a really good writer. I mean, there's a lot of character.
Man, those are some cool panels.
People. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He's great. He did Alexis Zirrit, the artist, did another book called Space Hunters.
The Final Frontier.
No, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's amazing. Another Turtles, Star Trek Jenica, or Ninja Turtles Jenica too. She has another miniseries of her own.
She fighting a hyena right there? Was she like, you're a hyena?
Yeah, it's another
man?
mutant. It's not because there's a mutant town now. Like a bomb went off in New York, and like
right, yeah,
there's a
I
whole bunch
that.
of people that are
they're animal, half ammies, half ammed out.
And if I may say one more super cool thing for my new books.
Oh,
X-Ray
dude,
Robot.
Show us that. Yeah, show us the inside of that.
I am in this book, X-Ray Robot.
That's so tight. When you showed me that the other day, I freaked out a little bit because you have some lines.
Yeah. Like if this was a film, I would be paid because I'm not an extra. I actually have a line. I say, doctor, 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 doctor. This one right here is like, that's so me.
Yeah, it is.
It's
incredible, man.
Shout out to Han Allred, who gave me that opportunity to get in the book by helping out his film Space Face. I can't wait for that thing to come out. It's going to be amazing. So what you got over there, man?
That's awesome. What did I get? I got a lot of stuff this week. A lot of books that I'm not fully caught up on, so I'll just show them. But I'm reading Champions, Outlaws outlawed because it's the kids and Miles is involved with the champions. So I've been like following Miles pretty heavily. But I have all these to read. Basically, Kamala gets injured in an event that like happens in the high school, similar to like Civil War, where the team of heroes goes in and tries to stop some villains they knew were in Stamford, Connecticut. Nova was there. He blows up, kills a bunch of kids. So in this situation, something's going, they're like, the kids, someone figured out who was here and they attacked, blah, 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 blah. And then they're like, you have to be 21 to operate as a vigilante or to operate as like a hero. And so they make a squad called Cradle to go and like capture all the underage heroes. So Miles and Nova and Vision and there's some other characters in there too. I'm not familiar with all of them, but Kamala's the one that gets hurt. She's like in a coma or something like that.
Oh man.
Yeah, we like Kamala. She's cool in the Avengers game, even though the Avengers game sucks.
Oh, the new one? You told me to get it, and I didn't get it.
I wish you had, because I played it a lot. It would have been. I'm gonna play it later now that I said it.
Oh man,
it's terrible.
Oh,
terrible game. Still play it. Great.
Because you love
I don't
Marvel.
have any. Too much. Thor 10. I read this up to Thor 7. Something went down where like Thor now can't lift the hammer.
Oh yeah.
But anybody else can. So some random mechanic gets it. I don't know what this story entails. I've really
and
just
that's
been reading
Donny
Spidey
Cates
and
as
other
well,
things.
right?
Yep, Donny Cates, Nick Klein. Yeah. I will say the first 6 issues were incredible.
That's what I heard. Yeah, Donny
and
Cates.
I think issue 7 was all right. I'd like to read the rest of it to see where the story is currently going from there. Savage Avengers 15. I'm back like 5 issues on this, so I have no idea what's going on here.
Yeah, man, I like that. I almost want to get back into that book, man.
I think it's a different artist, but it looks like Deodato's still doing the covers. Mike Deodato Jr. Yeah, he's still doing the covers. This book, Firepower, this Kirkman book.
Yeah, I've been following that. I have the first.
Have you read it though?
I haven't, but I have like the first 4 or something.
I have 1 through 6 and the free comic book day thing, but I haven't read it yet, so we'll see where that goes.
Is it Chris Samney too? Somney on art?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the art's sick, and the
like
main character's wearing Jordans on the cover of the first one.
That's
pretty tight.
That draws you in.
Draws Jan right in. All right. Miles Morales 21. This is concluding the Ultimatum story, so I need to get in here. I think I'm like 4 issues back on this.
And probably going to lead, like he's going to probably start into King in Black. He's going to be into it, if I may talk about what we're going to get into in a minute.
Why don't you just ruin the surprise?
Hey, it's going to probably be in the title of anyway.
It definitely
They
is,
read the description.
I've been buying variants again.
Who is that?
It's Miles, Knulled out.
Oh, so that's just a variant though.
Dude, so I've been buying toys again, which is a super problem.
Yeah,
I also want to shout out Rick, dude. I also want to start buying HeroClix again. Also a huge problem. That's not good that I want to do that. But it's basically because of this King in Black event. Like there's an Absolute Carnage, there's a Spider-Man Venom Absolute Carnage HeroClix set, and there's like a Knull Click and
I was wondering.
Demon Carnage, and there's all sorts of different cool Spider-Mans and Spider-Hams and Gwen and Gwenums and Venoms and Schmenums and Galenums and Nantenhenums and Cubically Flenums and you know what I'm saying?
Is that the only Knull figure there is, the HeroClix, or has he been in figs yet?
I don't think he's a fig yet, but this is why I preempt this, is I went to Target to get these, these Marvel Legend retro carded ones, which are dope because they come on the Spider-Man, and the Spider-Man series comes on those Spider-Man animated series cards.
Right.
And now I'm addicted. Thanks a lot. But anyways, I literally got like 3 Cyborg Spider-Mans at the house. One's for Chris, shout out Alternate Universe, where I work all the time now, which is tight because it affords me all my comic books.
Mm-hmm.
And I hooked Chris up with a Negative Zone Negative Zone Pizza Spider-Man. And I found another one, but the Target down the street in downtown has like 3 more. So I think I'm going to go get 1 more. But they also have the Maximum Venom. They have 2 legends. They have the Gwenum and they have the Venom Knulled out Symbo version of Miles.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's sick.
So I kind of want those. And they make Venom Pool.
Oh, that's
they make like a huge hulked out like Venom, like Hulk looking.
I think
Venom.
I've seen that one.
Deadpool. Yeah, it's pretty sick.
That is awesome.
Got this variant for Amazing 53 LR because I buy variants now. I have a problem. Zombie Tramp, which I just like these like risque covers.
Oh yeah,
there's some Tammys. You know what Jan likes. Walking Dead Deluxe. So they're doing like the series in color now, and I really want the first 6 issues because the first 6 issues of this story are it could have ended there, and it would have been one of the greatest zombie stories ever. I think it still turned into something nice. I only read 77. And I didn't watch the show because everybody lost their mind, so I didn't care.
Right.
But the first 6 issues drawn by Tony Moore is like, to me, I liked it better than the Charlie Adler stuff. I really didn't like how much the art changed and that they just kept it that way the whole time. I think Adler should have had a run. Then they should have picked another artist, or they should have kept Tony Moore. To me, I like his style way better than Adler's style.
Yeah.
And then I got these Car Sector books.
Oh, I looked at that.
Tony Moore cost more?
Yeah, maybe.
You think
he had his own series and stuff he probably wanted to get back to. Did he do Strangers in Paradise?
Yeah, that was a series of his, but that wasn't going anymore when
Walking Dead was more lucrative. Anyway.
It would have been smarter. I think something weird probably happened between Kirkman and Moore was about, because I heard Kirkman's not the nicest person.
I've heard that as well.
We've heard that about you, Kirkman. Talk shit about us. We'll fight you at Comic-Con. You want to set it up? It'll be like Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson. You don't want that. You know what happened there, Kirkman. You don't want that. No, we love you, Kirkman, even though we heard you're a dick.
Oh man, what is that? I saw that at the shop.
Far Sector 8. This is a cool book. I think I've talked about this before.
Yeah.
This is like, she's like a cop from she used to be a cop. And it was heavy because it kind of dealt with a lot of like the police brutality and the fact that police just get away with killing everybody whenever they need to.
Yeah.
Because she witnessed some stuff like that, and they sent her into the Far Sector to deal with
way
stuff.
Out in space to do.
If I'm honest, I haven't read this in a while, so I'm not really sure.
Oh, what number is it? I thought it was just starting up.
8.
Oh,
okay. This is number 8. I have one. Oh, excuse me. This is number 9, and I believe I need to read 6, 7, 8, 9. So.
Okay, word.
And then what?
KIB, King in Black. We're gonna get deep into this book today. We're gonna go.
Look at this variant, dude.
Oh wow, yeah, it was cool to see the X-Men in there. Oh my gosh,
that was tight.
Who's that art by?
Philip Tan.
Nice.
I was wondering. I didn't realize who it was before I bought it, and I think this is Acuna, Daniel Acuna.
Oh, okay.
That's the other
sick one. I guess I just got the Stegman.
Yeah, there was like a white variant. Yeah, I got the regular one too. Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? You got all of them.
I didn't get all of them. There was a lot of variants. There was like a dragon variant. There was a white cover with like a skull, a venomed out skull, a half Venom, half Knull face. But yeah, the Stegman cover is crazy.
Yeah, dude. His art inside and the colorist too.
It's incredible, dude.
Baer, Martin. Yeah.
Who was I was saying, like, I was saying something about his art to somebody, and they were like, what?
Dude, are you kidding?
Yeah, are you on drugs? Like,
you must not know what art is. So you want to get into
that to them, but I would say something like, are you on drugs that like don't help you? That's what I would ask them.
Yeah.
They made a really cool, like, what's it called? What's a book called? Like a prelude book that was like Knull, like Venom 3 and 4, which was like the first full appearances of Knull, like the 3rd issue of Venom and the 4th issue of Venom, and then then there was like the Wraith, the Web of Venom Wraith book, and then there was like Venom 25, which was a nice little. It's got a cool Knull cover.
There's a really cool timeline in the back of this book too that kind of like lays out where everything happened. It's pretty cool.
I was into that.
We'll go over that towards the end, I guess.
Are you gonna pull it up?
Yeah. Let's go into the theme song, and we'll be right back with a little bit of King in Black. Flip Jam, whip.
Flip Jam, whip. Surf, Eli, surf. Spidey is the best. Norman is the worst. Flip Jam, whip. Surf, Eli, surf. Galactus look like chapstick. Norman is fantastic. Whip, Jan, whip. Surf, Eli, surf. Jordan for a look at all these brand new books. Whip, Jan,
Surf. We're getting into the King in Black.
I read a comic.
All right, so let's get the share on.
Yeah, share it up. Wow.
Share on,
look
share
at that.
on. All
Does
right.
it tell us all the artists anywhere in here? Like, does it say?
I didn't
right at
see the
end.
title page. Oh, at the very end.
It is. It's at the very end. Yeah.
All right, let's
Man,
see.
cover artists Ryan Stegman, J.P. Meyer, and Frank Martin.
So we come in where it just
premiere.
starts off, where Eddie's back from his sojourn in another dimension. He's got his long hair and his beard back, and he's talking to Cap.
Dude, there's a Peach Momoko cover.
Oh man, she's friends with Jim Mahfood. She's on that. She's in this big Mahfood book I have back here.
There's also a Linnell Francis Yu interlocking cover.
Interlocking cover?
Great, dude. Thanks a lot, Marvel. Just take $48 more.
Take all of Manus's money.
If I can even find the covers. I know that all you we got screwed, so maybe those covers will come in. All right, let's get to it. Jesus, don't worry about variants. You
Cheese
stupid
and
idiot.
rice. All right, so here we are on top of this building, and Venom's like, dude, it's gonna happen. It's about to happen. We can feel it. No more running.
Cool. I can
hiding.
adjust the image too myself.
You can see it on your side, yeah.
Yeah, this is sick, dude.
No, the god of the symbiotes has arrived, and he jumps off into this amazing splasher here.
Yeah, it's fire. Yeah, it is.
Stegman's
so good.
sick. I feel like he posted like progress of this on his Instagram.
Yeah, that would be a lit t-shirt.
Oh my god, yes.
That would
They
be
used to
super
call me on
fun.
my Insta. Look at that webbing, dude. Oh my god.
Yo, is that where they used to call you? They were like,
They used to call me on
my Insta.
Insta.
Late night when Knull's gonna come on your face.
Oh man, so yeah, I guess he's getting some texts on his phones, like, because they're sending out the call to everyone, all the Avengers. It's like, yo, it's about to go down. One of the worst villains we've ever had is about to come.
Yeah, like the whole no pun intended. Because he basically just comes on the earth in a second.
He really does hard in all his symbiotes.
He literally just blasts one right on the earth. Like he doesn't care about it at all.
And so Venom Eddie is swinging over to see his boy Dylan, who's sleeping.
His son Dylan.
Yeah, who's sleeping on the couch. But then he wakes up immediately and he's like, I know. I can feel it too,
Dad.
Papa.
Is that what he says, Papa?
I feel it too, Papa. Daddy, I feel it. No, he's way
Whoa. Whoa.
He's way cooler than young Scott in those Cyclops books.
Dude, young Scott's the worst.
Yeah, we always rip on him. But yeah,
he's
just
not
like
good.
He's like, Dill, some shit's about to happen, and like, I got to get you on out of here.
He's like, Dill, it's not good. You got to leave.
Yeah, this is not good. What is he reading? He's got some comics. It just says comics.
Really? Where is it?
Oh, it says Timely Comics. It says Timely Comics, and it's Spider-Man.
It's in that first panel?
Yeah, it's right here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It says Timely
sure
Comics.
Is
That's cool. Yeah.
That's a Spiz knife if I've ever seen one.
And so he's like, you got to listen to me. Like, this is going to happen, And then we flash to
it gets
Avengers
pretty
Mountain.
emotional in a second.
Oh, my God. So Avengers Mountain, which is a hollowed out Celestial anyway. And Cap's kind of like telling peeps, like, this is going to get bad. Tony, what's up? T-Boz.
T-Boz.
And you want to go ahead? I'm taking over here.
Well, yeah, I mean, Tony's all like, yeah, look at him sitting in the chair.
I know
he's like, I feel like he's a jerk. Didn't he become like Superior Iron Man, or that was Victor's Iron Man for a second?
I think so. Yeah, that was still a few years ago though,
or no, Superior Iron Man like gets in a coma fighting Captain Marvel or something, and then Victor becomes Iron Man or something. I don't know.
I didn't read.
Anyways, though, yeah, Tony's all like, yeah, I'm Tony. Here, I'm sitting in this chair.
What are we gonna do? I made some bombs. I turned all these Kree and Skrull X-Wings into
right. Is that what they're called? X-Wings?
No,
but yeah,
I mean, look at
them. They're hanging in orbit after Empire, which I didn't read. And that was
I read the beginning
too, or something. That was the race of
they
were fighting
plant
at
people.
first.
Yeah.
But the plant people in Empire, the plant people wanted Earth or something.
Well, yeah, and at first they thought they were like, oh, we're a hidden planet we're a hidden city on the moon or something, and they thought they were gonna be friendly, and then they were like, no, And then that's
wait, the
kind of where the jump
Kotati,
off.
the Kotati were a hidden city on the moon.
I'm pretty sure, yes. Hidden,
Oh, yeah.
And
Dude,
so
this panel's crazy with all the dragons in the back because it looks like a bunch of space bats.
yeah, basically. And they were like, they just thought it was going to be maybe a few or 10, 15, but it's like a swarm. And they're like, Tony, I don't think we have enough bombs. And he's like, how dare you?
You got to turn the page. I can't turn the page, I don't think.
No, you definitely can't.
No, I
and
can't
so then some of the bombs are going off. And like, I feel like Eddie can feel it. Like
they ate him because he totally can. That's what's happening in that panel.
Yeah, he's like,
it hurts me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, it's good, but it hurts, I guess.
And they're kind of like getting blown
like
apart.
100
but
with that.
Yeah, they're getting blown apart, but I mean, it's not really hurting them. Or it's like not affecting the numbers.
Nah, well, it's not affecting the numbers. Yeah, it only took out about 100, that swarm. And it's like, you guys are effed in the A.
Yeah, and Tony's like,
everybody get to the fucking place right now.
Yeah, Tony thinks he got a hit.
And then his face just
down
goes
here,
like,
and he's like, oh, snap. We did not have a hit.
Yeah.
And then that's when Cap's like,
and Carol are running.
Yeah, Danvers, and you can see She-Hulk popping out there a minute, like ready to take it on. And
I love these books because you get everybody. This panel, bro. This splash is sick. Look at little F. Do you even know who the Fantastic Four are? Dude?
No, you get the Fantastic Car. You get the is that the Blackhawk? And then it's
like a Quinjet and something else, and then that's the Fantastic Four car, I believe.
Yeah, but is this like this is the Quinjet,
but that's the
and
FF
this is
right
like
there
the
too.
X-Men, and FF here.
I think it's 2 Quinjets. If I'm no, it's definitely not 2.
Well, because
I don't know what that one on the right is. Maybe
Blackhawk comes in later. They kind of like, they don't know the X-Men are like coming in.
Yeah, that's why I don't think it's that.
Yeah, just a couple Quinjets.
But yeah, look at all those nulled out dragon Symbos just falling from the sky, dude.
Nulled out Symbos.
That is not good.
No. Oh, okay. So
am I
some
like
of them
too
are like
close to the camera? Putting my face right here.
It's fine. We're still small in the corner. All right. So then we turn the page and it's Eddie and Dylan and they're racing towards this underground bunker. Now, Ezekiel is who gave this to him. Who's that again? Tell us that.
Ezekiel gave that to Peter. No, Ezekiel is another like spider totem person.
Oh, okay.
He came from the J. Michael Straczynski shit.
Okay.
I need to read that story again. But that introduced like Moreland and introduced the inheritors. Like it introduced Moreland without really introducing the inheritors.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
So J. Michael Straczynski and JRJR stuff?
This bunker came when at a point where Moreland was coming back and for like Spider-Verse to keep Silk safe for a while.
Oh yeah.
To hide their because wherever they are, Moreland could sense them. So to hide, to keep them from his like scent, he had her in there. The bride, the Spider Bride. I forget what story that exactly was, but I think it was Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Remember the art was probably super tight.
Yeah. And he's got to put Dylan in there.
Heavy.
Yeah, at the end, and he's like, well, because Dylan's like, please, like, come back.
Well, he's like,
right?
Well, he's like, bro, I think I could help. Like, are you stupid? Like, let me get in here. And he's like, no, you have to stay here.
No.
Yeah, and he's like, please come back. And he's like, I love you, son. And then you cry a little bit in those 2 panels as you get to the next one. And he's like,
yeah. And then,
Brock, yeah, Cap, plan B. I know.
And gosh, more bats, more dragons descending.
Here's the torrential downpour of Symbo jizz.
Oh my God. Is that Namor on the left there?
Bro, it's like shin high.
That he's doing?
No, like the symbiote goop on the ground is like shin high.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I
wasn't sure what you were saying. Shin High, I thought was like a character name.
It's someone with electric powers. I mean, does Namor have electric powers? You see little wings on his feet at all?
No, I guess not.
No, I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
Well, they're talking about how electricity is something that can affect Knull. So
yeah, so they
assembled as many heroes that have magic. and
Yeah,
electricity.
lightning, cosmic power, maybe magic.
Yeah, and maybe magic. Yeah,
Doc
because
Strange
they're not
is
really
in
sure
there.
what hurts him.
Iron Fist.
Yeah, it's pretty.
So yeah, and they're just battling the dragons off as like best they can, trying to get back in this Quinjet, save a couple people, some.
I mean, it went awry very fast.
Very, very fast. They were not ready for the numbers. They had no idea the numbers that were about to come.
This just went like absolutely south. Like Knull got there and they were like, "Oh, we're fucked.
This is it. We're done.
We are literally finished." That's how I feel reading this book. I almost like at first I kind of like didn't like it. I was like, "They're done. They got no chance. Like, what is this? They're just telling us we're screwed." It made me think like, damn, the world right now, like what? Like we're just effed. And it's like that's how this story feels, you know?
Yeah, you feel the pressure.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, and Cap's like, Tony, we need backup. We need backup right now. And then who comes in? Charles Xavier. If you require backup, stand by for my X-Men. Pew.
But I love that splash too with Nightcrawler there, like in the dragon's mouth, Storm and shit.
Magneto.
Now that's old Cable. He's been cured of the technovirus.
I'm not up on X-Men right now. There's a lot going on with the Hickman stuff, and Cable was crucial there for a minute. The X of Sword stuff, I'm a little behind.
Well, I think I don't know where X of Sword's story arc stands within this. I love that Wolverine's in the brown costume again.
I know, yeah, it's sick.
And is that Cerebro basically on Charles's head now? Like something as powerful as Cerebro just wrapped around his head now?
I think that it is. I'm fairly certain that he's got this like Cerebro type stuff going on. Yes, that's what that's what they started in the original Hickman run, which I did read. And so he's always like searching.
It's crazy how they turned Charles into like kind of a villain a little bit.
He's a little bit, like, well, and I think part of it is like he was able to make some of these choices that only Magneto made in the beginning, and so some of their power struggle shifted in the Hickman stuff.
Yeah, it's like Cyclops has a qualm with Xavier.
Yeah, even Cyclops. Yeah.
I forget exactly the levity of their situation though. You like that? You like my word choice right there?
You are learned, boy.
I didn't go to college, but I know a couple words.
Yes, you do. All right, yeah. So the X-Men are like here, and they're helping out. Storm's up in the air using the lightning, and that's seems to be making like a bit of a dent.
One thing they're saying is they're like, "Yo, where's Thor at?"
Yeah, they keep saying, "Where's Thor?" Yeah, so if you were up,
like, we haven't heard from him. So
yeah. So maybe he's gonna pull one of those Infinity War type of things where he like blasts in at the.
See, I think that's. I mean, if I have to be honest, considering the fact that Cates is writing the Thor story too, I think Thor's gonna come in here and like because he's
the one who originally fought, and he's the one who originally fought Knull, and so they're gonna show off again, probably.
Right. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be lit, and he's the All-Father now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Thor's also the All-Father. He's not just the worthy or whatever, or he was the unworthy for a second, and then Odin died in War of Realms.
Oh, okay, all right.
So he inherited the mantle, clearly. All right, dude. On to the next Piznai. Are you reading it? Are you reading it as well too? Like, is it the book open in front of you?
I have it in front of me.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna open mine too.
Dude, you would have been pissed. There was a big rip on one of my pages. Like I opened it for the very first time, and there's like
bring it back, bro.
A hole through my book.
Bring it back. Are you kidding me?
All right, so they're talking about
till next week when you go.
They were talking the first wave, was Cap, and then the second wave was the X-Men, and now they're like calling for the third wave. Third wave is the worst, and it's Venom. This is a phenomenal move where he's going into the absolute carnage, like Citadel thing that's still standing in New York City, and he's gonna hop on the throne and try to like
contact Knull or something.
Communicate. Well, he's gonna try to any of the dragons that like they hit with the magic or the lightning. I guess it severs their connection, and then Venom was gonna try to like connect with them here and like steal them to like use on their side. It seems like to me,
and it's not working though.
Well, yeah, it doesn't seem like they're making a dent, and they're gonna use it through Strange, and it seems like Strange is like taken off the board. He's like got his ass kicked.
Yeah, it looks like he got ate by a symbiote here. Yeah, and Eddie ends up connecting, and then he's like, "Oh God, run!" run. It's not just the dragons. It's not just Knull. And then you turn the page.
Oh my God.
Like,
Nulled out Celestials.
dude,
Oh
like,
my God. And
I
everyone's
saw this
face.
and I was like, what chance do we stand
Oh
here?
my God, none.
This was the page where I
chance.
lost. This was the page where I lost all hope.
Me too. And where I was like, damn. Like, remember when we used to read together? We would always like, someone would be like, damn, that's cool.
Yeah.
Shay was like, what's going on? I was like, what? Celestials. No doubt Celeste. Mama Celeste pizza.
And then one's chest opens up, and that's Knull there in the
where
middle.
Knull
I see my reputation precede me, so I won't waste your time.
Oh,
and then boom! Look at this panel, bro.
Oh no, he has
so
come.
Sick.
The
King in Black. The way it hits in the issue is different because there's an ad on one side, so like you just get this on one page. It kind of will hit a little harder than having the second page. I'm going to kill your world.
Oh my God. What a badass thing to say. I'm going to kill your world. It's dead. In the meantime,
imagine he comes out and says it like that.
I'm going to kill your world.
I'm going to kill your world.
I'm going to rock your world. Oh my God. And then, he's like, bring me the human called Brock. That is all. And all right, so he starts blasting away at the heroes. We got Black Panther and Cap. They're like, run away. Iron Man's still kind of like, he's on the horn, he's not out.
Yeah, he's not there. Yeah, he's controlling something somewhere from something else. Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in the Celestial. And
he's still at Avengers. Yeah. And so then Knull comes before these, assembled heroes. And he's like, who are you all supposed to be? Like, freaking turds? You freaking turds? What are you supposed to be? And Cap's like, normally we're the last people guys like you see, but tonight, and Tony's like, can we release the secret weapon? And Cap's like, permission granted.
Yeah, dude.
And then the next surprise, Century.
And you were like, this doesn't mean anything to me.
You told me a little bit about Century before, but I've never read a Century book. I don't know nothing about Century.
I mean, I didn't buy his series, but like he played a role in World War Hulk. He's Superman, but he's like schizophrenic.
Right.
I forget his full name. His name's Bob Reynolds. I think that's his last name. Is Reynolds. Maybe that could be wrong. Don't quote me. Oh wait, is this the time for a callback? Are we gonna do it?
Access library computer data.
Accessing library computer data.
All right, we're back. So it is Bob Reynolds, Earth 616 Century. Yep, the Ancient Mariner. Affiliation, formerly partner of Scout. He was a horseman of Apocalypse.
Mariner.
Once the void left me, the two angels came, pulled me from the light, to return to his chaotic room with its melodious flavors, but gloriously free of the eternity of my sadness and failure. I am reborn. I am life in death. The Century.
Yeah, and the Century has a hard time like dealing with his powers, and that's why he's crazy, because it's like a human trying to deal with what this being is about is crazy.
It was like in March 1947, he was Canada's attempt at a super soldier serum in the height of post-war hubris, it says right here.
Yeah.
All right.
See, I don't know all those details, but nonetheless, here he is.
He's like like you said, he's like a Superman type of character that they're bringing in to basically be like, oh, he's just gonna rip this dude in half. And first thing he does is he flies through the fucking the skull of this nulled out celestial, basically killing the host.
Yep.
And he's like, I'll kill you for that.
I'll kill you for hi. My name's Bob. You can call me the Century. This will be all over in a there's no need for any of that. My horde has memory of you. You once killed the one called Carnage. Now, let me introduce myself. Boom. Turn that page, dog.
Oh my God. He's like, oh my God. He's going to, no, the void. You'll release him. Oh my God. Yeah. So you had to tell me about this.
Yeah. Since you didn't know, like these are like the tentacles that the void has, And it looks like
I thought he just ripped him in half.
It looks like that, but yeah, the void's like inside him. So you know what, dude? You're right. He did rip him in half, but
to release the void. Yeah.
The void's inside of him. Yeah. And he absorbed the void from that. oh my God, he's going to, no, the void, you'll release him. Yeah, and he just, you're right. He ripped him in half.
He ripped him in half, yeah.
And the void pops out. Child, I am Knull, Lord of the Abyss. Sentry Bob.
Sentry Bob.
God of the Sentry Bob. God of the symbiotes.
Oh my
God. The darkness inside you, that darkness bows to me. I am the void.
Now, yeah. So did he then absorb the void? Yeah, he absorbed it.
I mean, that's what it looks like to me, because he says, I am the void.
Yeah. And
it looks like the void, like it went
goes
into
his eyes. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, and the void is another like ultra powerful being, like the Sentry.
And like, Tony's like, what the fuck just happened? Like, let's get out of here. Everyone like
more power.
Yeah, and they're like, okay, no. And then that's when Knull flies into the sky and the sea of symbiotes rises until everyone is covered.
Engulfed. Except Peter.
Oh yeah, they sent Peter out. Yeah, Peter whipped away.
They didn't send him out. Peter was good. Well, yeah.
No, yeah. Cap said no,
Spidey, get out of here, Spider-Man.
Yeah, get help. Yeah.
And Peter will listen to Cap. I mean, who won't listen to Cap? You don't listen to Cap, you're an idiot.
Well, and he's really the only one there that has that has flight, right? I mean, there's Miss Marvel for like a second, but
she might have gotten ate up though. But yeah, I don't know.
And that's when Knull not only engulfs the planet, but then he sends it to like basically cover the Earth.
Yeah, dude. Simmed out Earth. It's now Clintar or whatever.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Isn't this so much better? And Storm's just didn't get it. Page it down.
God. Yeah, she's battling and like, she's able to stay in the air, so she's in between this like mass of symbiote and the sea of symbiote below that's overtaking everyone else.
Well, that's the Empire State Building right there too.
Right. And so he's taken over that as his probably throne room or something like that.
Crazy.
And like, no, then Storm's worst nightmare.
Look at this drawing of Storm, man. Can you zoom in on that for the people?
All right. So yeah, the worst thing that could happen to Storm is she's being engulfed in symbiote as well. A fist of symbiote engulfs her. And that's like, even Peter's like, or even, whose face is this? Eddie Brock, I swear to God, you two better have some good news for me, or I'm gonna. He's like, nah, dude, it's bad.
Whose face
try
is that?
Something. I think that's
Tony.
Tony, yeah. It goes Tony, Xavier, Tony. And then, so here it is, and there's like, we're gonna give him what he wants, and so Eddie's gonna sacrifice himself. He's like heading out to find Knull.
Dude, like Splasher at the end.
Last dance, baby.
So crazy. That Knull and Venom two-head drawing right there is insane too.
Sick. With the spiral that's like that hit the eyes of the Knulled out Symbos.
Oh, it's incredible, bro.
Let's go meet our maker. To the arms of the maker. Next page.
Hello, little one. How are you calling?
Can't you hear me calling? And so he just crashes through the old citadel and grabs him up and flings him over. Look at what we have created. Come join us now. I think he's
underground. He's obviously underground,
No, I thought remember he was like up in Carnage's citadel thing. He was like at the top.
I think it's underground though.
I guess it kind of does. Well, I don't know.
Well,
because there's like a sewer thing there. There's like, yeah, you might be right. And it comes up after it grabs him. It's hard for me to admit that, but I'll give it to you this time.
Well, and every other time.
All right, so then Venom's like, it got caught by the throat, and Knull's like, "Oh, you think I'm gonna kill you?" And he's like, "Just take me. It doesn't matter." But he's like, "Oh, wait a second. What? Which Brock are you? You ain't even the Brock I'm looking for."
I should have specified which Brock.
Yeah, I'm looking for little Dilly.
No, it's us. We beat you. You son of a bitch. Your fight is with us. Leave my son alone. Please take me.
No, bud. Nah.
I will take my child from you.
Yeah, exactly. He absorbs the symbiote and just tosses him to the side. King in black.
But I'm afraid I don't have much use for the host. No, please don't.
Chucks him.
He's obviously going to get caught.
And there's no heroes.
Spider-Man.
All the heroes. Yeah, Spidey. Yeah, you're right.
Spidey's going to whip in and save him.
He'll come back with the Defenders, or he'll come back with the Champions or whatever. He'll come back with Miles and them or something.
Yeah, because we didn't see Miles and Gwen we didn't see any Spider people.
Yeah, so there's still some peeps.
or Hulk or anything like that.
Yep, they mentioned Hulk for a second too. They're like, "Have you seen him?" And there's a Hulk tie-in, so we'll see that.
Yep. Yeah.
So we got King in Black here, and then we have these this is like the letters column, but then he also gives the story of what's kind of going to be covered in some of the other tie-ins here. And then we get into the awesome, badass timeline.
This heirs to the throne. This is cool.
Yeah, and so it gives us all these characters that they introduced. The Necro Sword, which is that first thing that he was using to battle to battle Thor. And that says it was like what? 10,000 BCE. 1,000 BCE is when that fight between Thor and
he makes the sword pre-creation out of like celestial.
Oh yeah. Sorry, and that's covered in Silver Surfer Black
and Venom 1 through 6 also.
Yeah. The symbiote dragons, the Exelon, which is what is that? That's kind of like a reverse symbiote.
That's the Wraith.
Okay, yeah.
That's the Wraith.
And he created the symbiotes here. It says just like out of darkness in a way to like bring life, manipulating darkness into a living form. And he gave life to the darkness. And this Void Knight shit right here, that's Trad Moore art right there. That's from Silver Surfer Black.
That's cool, man. I need to read that. I should get that trade.
No, get the large sides. The large
get
size
the Singy issues.
No, get the Treasury edition. Yeah.
Do you have that?
Hell yeah, I have that, dude.
How much is it? $50?
No, I don't think so. Hold on, let me grab it.
I do want that.
Silver Surfer Black trade. So like just to give you a size like of comic,
Oh, that's so sick. Silver Surfer Black's only like a mini series.
Yeah, this was $30. It was 5 issues, I think.
Fuck, dude, I need that. I wonder if I can order it again. I'll order that through my job where I work.
Yeah, you should. God, this is such.
I'm gonna order it tomorrow.
Book. God, I need to read. I haven't actually. I only read it in the Singy issues. I didn't read it in that giant size yet. So
it is something when a story's finally fully collected to actually read it back to back. For sure, you get a little more taste because comic readers read so much stuff that it's
yeah, and so if it's a monthly book, it's almost like you should just save them all and then read them again,
Yeah, I mean you should read it when it comes out,
but I know, but then it's like it's a whole nother thing when you got
read it again. It's good for your mind.
Yeah. This Dark Carnage shit was crazy too. I mean, we covered all this basically when it was
Dark Carnage was when it was Absolute Carnage. I mean, we were about Absolute Carnage. That's why we're here
now. Yeah,
that's why we're back here.
Yeah.
We had to
because we were following all of this.
This is the beginning of season 3. Here it is.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Season 3,
and then this
1.
timeline too is so crazy because this pre-creation stuff is some of this Silver Surfer Black stuff, and it's where he began.
Which we've talked a lot about that. We've been reading Venom since Venom 1 because we were
since Donny Cates
thoroughly the Donny Cates Stegman Venom made us be like, this is the greatest thing ever. Yes. We love Venom. Venom is really the first book that we both were reading and we're really into together.
I think you're right. Yeah.
You know what I said?
I know you're right. Yeah, I know you're right. Well, also too, like what was I looking for? Back here they were talking about that, like even day 1, Knull was like featured in Donny Cates' like original script, his proposal that he brought to Marvel. He was like, this is my idea. There's just like God of the symbiotes. He's gonna come in and he's gonna trash the world. So this is all the good shit. I mean, from pre-creation to 2 weeks ago, it follows everything up. Spider-Man
2 weeks ago basically is the issue that they introduced Virus, and Virus ends up being Matt Gargan.
I thought, Virus is the like Iron Man looking thing.
Yeah,
that wasn't Dylan. What was Dylan? Because Dylan had an alias too. Codex was Dylan. Yeah, and he had a
that was like stuff. Alternate universe Dylan.
That's right. Yeah,
alternate universe where Eddie Brock died, and Annie Wayne became Venom.
Became like an Agent Venom, it looked like.
Yeah,
but maybe that's just how it manifested.
And Peter Parker was an Agent Venom. Deadpool was an Agent Venom in that story. Yeah, there it is. I wonder how many variants I'll buy for that.
I mean, that's sick. And then I'm probably going to get all these tie-ins. I'm probably going to just work it because
I'm just going to read them at the comic store.
See, that's nice.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah.
All right, I was like, I'm I was like, on Sunday, I'm gonna read that Union book for sure.
Word. Good stuff, man. All right, I'm gonna stop this share. We went through the
Dude,
book.
great stuff.
Oh my god, really good book, dude.
Incredible. I'm glad that something came out. I'm really happy to sit here and talk to you about comic books again. I certainly miss spending time with you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, it sucks.
I mean, and for the listeners and watchers at home, it's not like we don't talk. I mean, we're friends. We talk.
We talk like every day. I call you every week. Are you kidding me? I call you every single day.
Yeah. We do talk a lot. And
like,
shout out to the
what are you doing right now? The same thing that I'm doing every night. Oh, cool.
Trying to take over the world.
Can I live at your house? Please let me live at your house.
Let me live in your house.
Please let me live at your house.
Let the boy live in your house.
It was in that skit. That was what was killing Sandler and everybody else.
So hard.
That little extra
ending twill that he put on. You should live in your house. The Hurley house sitting boy.
Let me sleep in your bed. Let me sleep in your bed. I'll make you a bed. Please don't make me wash the sheets.
So that's a good lead into a little bit of Bentertainment news. We've got a lot of great Bentertainment.
Did you watch Mando last night?
I did not watch Mando yet. I saw a spoiler and I'm sad that I saw it. But
I'm sad that you saw it too. Because did you see my Instagram post where my face just kept changing?
I did see that. Yes. So that was
that's why I was doing that.
I heard it was Boba.
As soon as he hits the ground, bro, and it pans up and he just goes crazy.
Jesus.
You're like, what? This guy, you actually get to see what we should have seen that. Well, clearly not, because times change.
Okay, so wait, you're saying you see his Sarlacc pit escape?
No, I wish that would have been lit.
God, flashback.
Wow, that would have been sick. I mean, who's to say they won't do that?
They could get back. Nah, he's telling the story.
They're fighting. You know, he. You want me to just say what happened?
No, not really. Not really. I'm gonna watch it. We can talk about last week. Ahsoka Tano was like fucking awesome.
That was incredible.
Rosario, man, best. So
yeah, I didn't realize that's who that was. I'm like, this woman is incredible.
Yes,
she's so good, from kids to everything else she's ever done. God. That girl is that woman. Excuse me, is incredible.
And like, I did some research on Ahsoka Tano because like I knew that she was going to be coming in, and so like I wanted to find out more about her. I haven't seen all the cartoons and stuff, but her character arc is one of the more interesting characters of all. You know, she's Anakin's Padawan, so it's like that's heavy. That's huge. You know, that's as huge a character as anyone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did she meet Luke ever? I wonder, like, you know.
Well, there's a lot of things that this series has got me wondering, because this takes place between Jedi and Seven. So what happens to Grogu? Is he gonna fucking die? Because if he fucking dies, dude. If Grogu dies somehow in The Mandalorian,
he's not. He'll just be like out somewhere, you know.
But hold on a second. If there's a little Yoda Grogu somewhere in 7, how do they never contact him or know about him?
Well, does Luke even know about Grogu?
I mean,
he would have to. He can sense. He was looking.
He projects his.
And he was doing.
Can I talk?
Can
I talk?
Go ahead, bud.
He projects his like. Idris Elba. He projects his fucking he projects himself like halfway across the galaxy. He can't sense another Yoda type.
Right. That powerful Yoda Jedi
being. Yeah. Come on.
I mean,
that's crazy talk.
Yeah.
So so there is the hole in their story, because if I think Grogu has to I'm gonna cry like hysterically.
He has to die.
I'm gonna roll around on the floor bawling.
Well, didn't they say he had a problem with his memory? So what if he lost his memory again or something, and he didn't have access to his powers, and so Luke couldn't find him or something? Or
but I mean, the galaxy.
Maybe he did know about
him. The Empire was after him, but they didn't mention him. No, how would they not mention him? Or how would she not see? How would Rey not see him? You know,
well, I mean, Ahsoka Tano, what, is she dead too? Because she wasn't mentioned. She wasn't in that stuff. So she died.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So does she die also? And like, how did they not sense her?
Oh my God.
Like how many, because it's not that much time in between. It's a lot. It's like a couple decades, but it's still not that much time.
Right.
So are we gonna lose a Grogu?
It seems.
And an Ahsoka.
That's so
And
cool.
Luke is somewhere out there in that world too. Like, how could he maybe not pop up? They got and Leia's out there too still.
They're all out there. Yeah. Did you see that they were trying to get Sebastian Stan to play like a young Luke because of how much he looks like? Yeah. You've seen those memes. Like, he looks exactly like young Mark Hamill. Like,
that would totally work. He looks great for that.
Yeah. Oh my God.
They can't get him to do it. He doesn't want to do it.
I'm sure he's under contract by Disney. I'm sure he could do it.
Excuse me, Sebastian Stan. I know you need more money, so can you do the
Would
role
you like to
for
play
us,
Luke
please?
Skywalker? And he's like, yes. Gee,
It is a
let
lot.
me think about it. Sure.
It is a lot of work to be an actor, though. People really don't realize that.
Yeah. And to be in Star Wars, it takes over your thing, but more than
I mean, you're like, your schedule is done. Like, years of your life are gone.
Right. Yeah.
To a certain extent, when you're a high end actor like that that's doing action films and you're a part of a very successful franchise.
Yeah.
You're just constantly filming things. You know, you probably barely get time for yourself when you really think about it. So when you sacrifice your time for these dreams you think you have, really think about what you're sacrificing.
Yeah.
Well, I get, if you want it, yeah. Or just understand what you're go for-ing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. What all it takes to make it to the place that you think you're going.
It takes so much more work than the 9 to 5 that you hate. So if you're trying to be a celebrity or someone who's very successful in anything, and you think that it's because you're going to have an easier life than like working a fucked up 9 to 5, you're wrong. You have to put in so much more work to succeed and actually enjoy it. So like, think about that shit. I think people fuck that up sometimes. They're like, man, I'm trying to be famous so I don't have to do shit. No, that just means you're a fucking trust fund kid. That's all that means. Yeah. It means you have parents that worked very hard and didn't want to try to make you understand what it is to like be successful. That means you're an idiot. So go fuck yourself.
And you've squandered what gifts you were given.
You squandering idiot.
All right, so like usually what we do at the end here, we talk about some of your music and perhaps play a song. You released over 30 songs since we last recorded. In the month of October, you released
I think I've released
a song
more than
a day.
that. I've probably released like 40 songs. Nah, maybe 35 songs or something. Maybe 4 songs before all this.
Do you have a favorite, or do you have a special, like one that's more comic-y than others that we should play right now?
I think a lot of them were like kind of a culmination of music that I had made before I even moved out here, like the couple months before I moved out to LA. Then a chunk of the songs too were like songs that I wrote specifically for like licensing opportunities that maybe didn't get taken, but we really liked those songs.
Right.
And then some of them were the album cuts. I had 8 songs that are meshed in there that were going to be the album. And then, due to the fact that, shout out Zach Johnson, he was like, we should just drop all of our shit. And Peter, shout out Peter, our good friend Peter, Cook Up Pete, shout him out too. We were just like, let's drop this shit. And we dropped it. And then we still have quite an array of songs to choose from for another album.
Hell yeah.
But, due to life and stuff, the date on that has been pushed back. But I'm planning a performance and the release of an album on Bandcamp associated with a t-shirt that will be available for one night only.
Oh my God. This is Vinty T.
This will be out before that happens, but we're not sure a date, so just stay tuned. If I'm on some real shit, like, appreciate anybody who's been watching Can I Flip It and like keeping up with us, and all of our friends who've like invested time into us and tell us to keep doing this, man. We appreciate everybody. And like, shout out my vintage homies, man. Like they've really added a lot to everything I'm doing and we're doing. So it's like, I can't thank those people enough. They've made it so I survived this thing,
And they even welcomed me whenever I popped in twice to sell some of my own Vinties, which was so much fun, dude.
Such a good time. So
check in on @JanMichael Vintage if you're not already watching these lives. Pick up some shirts, sell some Vinty. Can I Thwip It? Take us out, man. It's what song we about to hear right now?
Oh, dude, you put me on the spot.
All right, let's just go into it.
What's your favorite song?
Of the new ones?
Ooh, put you on the spot.
No, see, I didn't listen to any of them. I don't know
I
at
only
all.
know one of your songs.
Just kidding.
All
No,
really
no.
Stupid.
I don't know which one of my favorite is, but you're gonna hear it right now, and then we'll be back to round it out.
Kill them all. Put them in the dirt. Yeah. Tick, put them in the ground. Yeah. Beat them with the round up. Shrubs ain't nobody coming around. Yeah. They be cutting down. Yeah. Give all the nigga coming down. Yeah. Yeah. Give me that damn no. I'ma need all of that spin. Yeah. Yeah. It's just going. They trying me. Ayy. Ain't won't be from my mind. No irony. Ayy. I just be a pissed off nigga. No Brian me. Ayy. You can lay flat like that. No ironing. Shoot, duck, look, scoop, oops, do, make 'em wanna move, 'cause I might bust that too, make 'em wanna play that flute, oh, I'm sick, hot true, sneeze, yup, freeze up, breeze up, make 'em wanna put they fucking hands up, freeze up, make 'em wanna freeze up, make 'em wanna put they fucking hands up, freeze up, I like that now. Lay flat, bitch lay flat like that. Bitch lay flat like that. Wrist move rap like that. That'll make a bitch lay flat. I'ma have to take off the cap. I'ma have to take off the cap. I'ma finna take off the cap. I'ma finna take off the cap. I'ma have to take off the cap. Bitch lay flat like that.
Oh God, dude.
All right, so what we chose there, we decided to play the video for the people that are on the web.
This
and then you'll
song
hear the
actually,
song. Yeah.
This song actually came out before the 31 songs, but it
Okay.
had quite a spectacular music video accompanied
Yeah,
by
I wanted
it.
to show it
Shout
off.
out my good friend Gabriel Baer,
That's right.
Crankin, aka Crankin. He shot this. This was his first music video. He shot and directed this and edited it. He did a fucking wondrous job. The guy's a goddamn genius.
Edited it.
God, shout him out. Appreciate him.
Yep. And
Is that how you
Manus
say
was
that?
wearing a
Edited it?
shirt from the Eli Schwab collection.
That's true.
Purchased
I
at
have
Higher
that
Ground
shirt.
in Burlington, Vermont. Dark Star Orchestra tie-dye long sleeve. That's a large. It's got 27 by 36.
It's actually an extra large.
Yeah, I figured. I don't know the exact measurements, but this is what
It's
it's
a
like
great
on an
size.
at Jam Michael Vintage.
Buy a
virtual flea.
30, buy a 36.
Just
That's the
random ass
longest
numbers.
shirt ever. Just a long shirt.
That's a
That's
long.
what that
yeah.
is.
It's a sleep
Very
shirt.
long. Exactly. It's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
That's precisely correct.
precisely. All right,
Yeah.
y'all. Until
Let's
the
see it,
next
man.
time, can I thwippy?